Constructed in the early 1960s, the Lake Oswego Interceptor Sewer, or LOIS, is a large wastewater pipe that forms the backbone of the city's wastewater collection system. Serving roughly 75% of Lake Oswego households, LOIS lies submerged 14 to 21 feet below the surface of Oswego Lake. While some of the sewer line is buried, more than half of the pipe sits atop timber and steel piles above the lake bed to maintain a uniform downward slope to the wastewater treatment plant. The existing system suffers from two major deficiencies that must be addressed immediately to ensure the environmental protection of the lake and continued reliable wastewater service for residents. First, the LOIS system serves a larger area than originally envisioned, and the aging collection system throughout the city allows too much rainwater into the sewer. During sustained heavy rains, the system backs up and flows out of manholes at various locations. These spills violate state and federal law and are unacceptable to the city. Secondly, the LOIS system's aging pile supports and hardware are corroding, and an analysis revealed the potential for numerous failures in the LOIS system during an earthquake. Such failures would allow millions of gallons of untreated wastewater to flow into the lake. In 2002, the city retained Brown & Caldwell, a local environmental engineering firm, to conduct a pre-designed study to determine how to best correct the LOIS deficiencies. The city has evaluated several alternatives to correct those deficiencies in an economical and reliable fashion. In August 2007, after many public hearings and community briefings on these options, City Council recommended replacement of the LOIS system to ensure public and environmental health and to maintain wastewater service. LOIS is one of the most significant public projects in the city's history. The City Council and LOIS staff are dedicated to minimizing construction impacts to people and the environment, while constructing a fiscally responsible project within a set time frame. The LOIS replacement will include over 24,000 feet of new pipeline and will employ a combination of buried and pile-supported pipe and a buoyant gravity flow pipeline. The buoyant pipeline will be constructed of polyethylene and held below the surface of the lake by steel tethers anchored to the bedrock. Additional buoyancy pipes attached to the main sewer pipe will maintain the required grade necessary for gravity flow. While this application is the first of its kind for a wastewater sewer application, the individual components have been used for decades in more demanding marine environments than Oswego Lake. The existing interceptor system lies below the surface of Oswego Lake on pile supports. Some of the existing wastewater lines and manholes will be retained. Initial designs called for the replacement of the pile-supported sewer line inside the main canal, but the LOIS team discovered that pumping around the main canal and building a new underground pipeline in Key Lock Road would reduce project costs and cause less disruption to main canal property owners. Because the lake bed has unstable areas, 6,000 feet of the new pipeline will be pile-supported. The inlet gravity solution chosen for the bulk of the Interceptor project provides the most economical and efficient solution over the lifetime of the Interceptor. It costs less, is more durable, and is more resistant to earthquakes. The project timeline begins with finalizing design and lake access points. This phase began in August 2008 and continues through September 2009. From October 2008 to September 2009, work begins on the Key Lock Road and Bryant Road in-ground pipelines. A new pump station will be designed and located off Bryant Road between Sarah Hill Lane and Key Lock Road. Between January 2009 and November 2012, out-of-lake work continues with the construction of the new Bryant Road pump station and rehabilitation of the Foothills pump station and portions of the Foothills sewer lines. Lake full work is scheduled between June 2009 and September 2010. This phase involves shallow water pile-supported pipework, anchor installation along the buoyant segment, and pipe fusing and deployment. The lake down phase begins in September 2010. The lake remains at this level until March 2011, at which time the Lake Corporation will begin refilling the lake. During lake down, new manholes will be built, pipes will be installed on piles, and upland sewer lines will be connected. Sewer service will not be interrupted during this or any other phase of the LOIS project. For the period between the summer of 2011 and January 1, 2012, The focus will be on demobilization of equipment and excess material and restoring staging sites to pre-construction conditions. Operation of the system will begin. The cost estimate for all 6 project phases is approximately $110 million. This estimate may change somewhat as designs are slightly refined. The City Council voted in July 2008 to finance the LOIS project through revenue bonds, which are repaid through utility bills. Given current cost estimates, a revenue bond would increase the sewer bill from an annual average of $360 to about $950 in 9 years. More specific information will be available as the project progresses on loisnews.com. You may also find LOIS on Facebook and Twitter. For more information, visit our website. loisnews.com is updated frequently to keep you informed about the LOIS project. If you have any questions or would like to request an information session for your group or neighborhood, please call or email the LOIS project staff at 503-699-7466 or lois@ci.oswego.or.us.